Hello student, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your science lecture of grade 5th and I am your science teacher Aparna Pandey from Art and Progressive School, Lamachon. So student, as you all know that we have completed our chapter number 1, growing plants from seeds to seedling, right? So now today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 2. Today we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 2, and its name is Varying Lifestyles of Animals. Varying Lifestyles of Animals. It means that here in this chapter we have to learn about the different types of lifestyles of animals. So what do you think that animals have lifestyles? Different types of lifestyles? Yes. Why? Because there are many animals, right? There are different types of animals, different species, and we all know about that. We all have studied related to species in our grade 4, right? So beta, here in this chapter, what we will see the things that we have discussed even in grade 4 related to the feeding habits, related to the movement, related to the areas they belong. So that we have to see, okay? That is the lifestyle. And why we are saying varying lifestyle? Varying means the different, because every animal is different. So their food habits are different, their body structure is different, their eating habits are different, their living places are different. So all these things only we will discuss. In today's class, we will focus only in our feeding habits, only in the feeding habits of animals, not our feeding habit of animals. Means right now we are not including human beings here. In this chapter, in this topic, we will talk only related to animals. So feeding in animals. Feeding in animals means that how do animals get food or how do they intake the food? What is the process? How they get food, how they eat food, what they eat, and what are the different habits due to which they have that particular type of eating habits. So this we have to discuss. Okay. Now you all know that in grade 4th also we have discussed about the different types of animals depending upon their food habits, like herbivores, carnivores, then we have omnivores, right? And then insects are there. So today I have only written here about the herbivores, carnivores and insects. And in insects there is some category. So we are going to discuss that. Okay. Then whatever left we will cover through the chapter. So let's focus on this first. So beta, according to the food habits, we know that animals, there are some animals, those who eat only the grass and green leaves, plants, trees, right? There are some animals that only eat the green leaves, grass, plant, trees. So what they call? They call herbivores. They are such animals which eat only the green plants. So they comes under the category of the herbivores. Nothing is new. That's why I am not elaborating it very much, because you all know about this. Right? In grade 4 we have discussed very deeply related to this thing. So that these animals are called herbivores. And what are the examples of herbivores? You all know, like cow, goat, horse, etc. These all comes under the category of the herbivores. What are these? Cow, goat, horse. These all comes under the category of the herbivores. Now, as we said, herbivores are the animals that eat grass or plants. So from here, one thing more arises, that what type of structure of their teeth is having, because they are eating only the grass and trees and plants. So what type of structure they were having of their teeth? So for that we can say that they have for biting. They have sharp teeth for biting because they will bite the grass or a plant leaf. So the front teeth are sharp and they use their teeth for biting, and in backside they have a strong broad teeth. In backside they have a strong broad teeth, and that teeth help in chewing. That teeth helps in chewing. So I hope now it is clear to everyone. Herbivores are the animals that eat plants, leaves, and the example is cow, horse, goat, deer, and because they have a habit of, because they need to bite and chewing. So they have sharp teeth in front for biting, and backside they have a strong broad teeth for chewing. Okay. Now, second category of animal depending upon their food habits include carnivore. Now what is carnivore, or what are the animals that include under the category of the carnivore? So student, carnivores are the animals that eat flesh, or in simple language we can say that flesh eating animals are called carnivores. Flesh eating animals are called carnivores. Now there are many flesh eating animals, but the common one like lion, tiger, cat, vultures, many are there, jackal. So these all comes under the category of the carnivore. Now these are flesh eating animals. So now what do you think that flesh eating animals need what type of teeth? Because they are flesh eating, so they have to just attack on the another animal for the flesh, and they have to tear the skin, tear the muscles of that animal. So their teeth are shaped in such a manner by the nature that they can help in tearing. They can help in tearing it. So what type of teeth they have? They have pointed and curved teeth. They have pointed and curved teeth, so that animals can tear it. Okay. Then another type is there omnivores. You all know that omnivores are the animals that have both type of food habits. They eat green plants as well as flesh. So they comes under the category of the omnivores. Right? Then we have here insects. So related to insects, some information I have to convey you. So let's see what it is. Insects like butterflies, honeybees, mosquitoes. Insects like butterflies, honeybees, mosquitoes. What they have? They have habit of sucking. They have habit of sucking. Now, when we talk about the butterfly and honeybee, they suck from the flowers, right? When we talk about the butterfly and honeybee, they suck from the flower. And when we talk about the mosquitoes suck on the blood of the human beings, right? Human beings, animals, so they suck blood. So, for sucking blood, mosquito is also having a piercing and sucking method for feeding. Okay, like in butterfly and honeybee, they have a sucking tube through which they take the nectar of the flower. In the same way, the mosquito has piercing type of a tube which helps mosquito in sucking the blood of the human being and animals, right? Now, when we say this particular type of tube, its name is proboscis. Proboscis. What is this? Proboscis, it is a type of a tube which helps the insects in sucking. Okay. Now, then we have insects like frogs. Now, what do you think about the frog? Frog is so common and it is very clearly visible in the rainy season, in monsoon season, right? So I hope that you all have seen frog. Now, if you have noticed, so whenever frog see its prey, means the food, the insect that he wants to eat, because I hope that you all know that in the frog eats insects only, flies, insects. So the frog, when he see its prey, what type of activity he used to do? He just used to open his mouth and the tongues come out. और अगर आपने नोटिस किया होगा तो एट दैट टाइम द इंसेक्ट और अ फ्लाई दैट स्टक ऑन द टंग ऑफ दैट फ्रॉग. So why such thing is happening? This is because the frog has long and sticky tongue. The frog has long and sticky tongue, and with the help of that sticky tongue, frog catches its prey and then take it as a food. So what we can say that frogs have long sticky tongue. Similarly, when we talk about the crocodile and snake, so crocodile and snake have a habit of swallowing. Crocodile and snake have a habit of swallowing. Swallowing means just taking the full prey inside. So for this, what they used to do? They used to open their mouth and then they swallow the whole prey. When we talk about the rodents, in rodents we say that rat and rabbit. Rat, rabbit, squirrel. So these are the rodents. In rodents what they have? They have a small teeth so that they can eat grains. They have a small teeth so they can mix the grains, we can say. Okay. Okay, so when we talk about the birds, we also have like eagles, vultures, kites. So they have a strong, sharp and hooked beaks which help them to catch their prey. Means they have claws that help them to catch their prey, and they have a sharp beak which help in tearing the flesh of their prey. So student, in today's class we have just discussed about the food habits or feeding in the animals, like those who comes under the category of the herbivores, carnivores, then about some insects. So for the things given in this chapter, further we will discuss in next video. I hope this video will help you in understanding things whatever we have discussed. So thank you and have a nice day ahead.